How we going, supercar fans? Back again, just doing another little episode for you guys. This video a little much different to what I normally do. I'm actually going to show you guys my editing process throughout these videos, because there's a couple of videos that I've done, and when it gets to the part of like showing you results or photos during the weekend and whatever else, they just come up as a black screen. So it's quite annoying. It really is. It's very frustrating because there's actually no way around getting those photos onto the video itself. But I do want to show you that I am putting the photos up. It's just that they're not finalizing themselves and they just come up as a black screen. I remember not that long ago that one of my recaps on showing the results did the exact same thing, and all you guys got a black screen. So I'm just gonna sort of show you on how it all works and whatever else. So and to know that these photos are getting or not getting up is quite annoying. So I'm actually going to show you guys now the process on what I do and all that other good stuff. So here we go. So guys, this is part of the recap that I did yesterday for you. Now, obviously, this is the part of the video where I'm showing the first part of the results of I think it was race 28. So I just want to show you guys quickly. I'll turn it up so you guys can hear it. It's all the way down. So I'll just show you what I mean. As you can see there, it says that there's an image there. So I'll just play it so you guys understand. Now I'm just going to post up the results right here, guys. So Shane Van Gisbergen finished obviously 5.5 seconds in front. That obviously got eliminated, and he was only 0.5 of a second in front. So it was half a second in front. So you can see there, guys, that the results are up, and obviously what you guys seen yesterday on the recap, it just came up as a black screen. I'll just quickly go through to another part here, and I'll show you some more. McLaughlin and not letting Scotty open the door. And that was actually quite funny. And the onboard footage. And that was also a black screen as well. That was when Shane Van Gisbergen blocked Scott McLaughlin in the podium celebration procedures to get out of his car, and that was part of McLaughlin and not letting Scotty open the door. And that was actually quite funny. So as you can see, guys, it is there. It's just the whole thing is just not working. Now up to another part now. This is a little bit of the race results for race 29. Just up here, Scott McLaughlin ended up finishing the race in first place. Now, with this one. Now obviously that was there as well. And then again, I posted the same stuff. I'll quickly fast forward to where... now this actually got put up. At this point, I had no idea that I was doing the qualifying results. That actually got posted up. That was the only thing that did. And then this is where I realized my mistake, and then obviously dupe. So you can see that it actually is working. It's just that when the videos, I'll explain it a little bit better in a second. Here's the Ford Mustang. The photo, guys, right here. It is a gorgeous looking car, absolutely gorgeous. Now they did a speed comparison up at Bathurst, and the car sounded really good. It sounded really good. Now that's the whole pretty much editing process when I'm just shooting stuff out there. That's pretty much finished. Okay, so that was actually the whole thing. It comes up to this screen here where you can review it and whatever else, and it comes up with all the results and comes up with all the photos and blah 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 blah. So what I do now is I save it to my photos, or inside my photo thing, 1080p HD. Obviously I wait for it says export there, it doesn't actually, because it's so bright, it doesn't actually, but there's a blue line there and that's your percentage. So I'll just get out of that, get out of it. All right, now what I'll do now is I'll go into my photos on where the videos get sent to. So these are where all the videos get sent to. As you can see, the results are there. The video of the whole take was there. The Mustangs are there. The blocking, and then obviously the photos of where I've just edited it goes into. So I'll go into this. Oh shit. So I'll go into here, and then obviously this is where it gets to the interesting part where it doesn't show up. 6th or 7th place, which is well clear of like a massive drop to like 10th or 15th or whatever. So Shane Van Gisbergen, so far, well, as I had so far won the race ahead of Scott McLaughlin, and Chaz Mostert got a massive 3rd place for Tickford Racing. Now I'm just going to post up the results right here, guys. So Shane Van Gisbergen finished obviously 5.5 seconds. So guys, as you can see there, that is exactly what gets posted to YouTube. It just cuts out, and it's just that black screen, and that's the death of me basically. Now, as you guys seen, it doesn't actually show up in the editing process. That comes up as a black screen. Once the video gets uploaded, once the video gets finalized, it still comes up with all the results and whatever else and whatever. But once it's actually finished, it all comes up with that black screen, which is quite annoying, because up to here, because I really actually wanted to show you guys the Ford Mustang yesterday. I really did. If you guys hadn't seen it, then it was very disappointing if you were relying on me to actually show you, but this is part of it. Here is the photo, guys, right here. It is a gorgeous looking car, absolutely gorgeous. Now they did a speed comparison. So that is the Ford Mustang. How good does it look? So it's quite frustrating, and obviously I don't, hang on a sec, right, I'm back again. So obviously I can't see that until the photo gets, the video, gets finalized through the editing process and whatever else. Now I'm one to just hopefully think that it's done its job and whatever else, and I just upload it straight to YouTube. Now, if I were to go back and whatever else, the editing process would take so much longer, and I'd have to figure out why it's not working and whatever else. And then obviously that will maybe upset yous, because I've said that I would upload on Wednesdays now, which I might actually go back to Tuesdays because it's an extra day that I'm getting and whatever else. But I might actually dedicate the time to actually sort of look at the video after it's been finalized and whatever else, just to make sure that the results are there, because it's very hard. Once they come up with that black screen, it's very hard for them to actually get it onto the video. I don't know why, it's just a weird thing that happens all the time, and it's really frustrating. As you've seen, I had one of you guys comment down that the photos obviously weren't uploaded as always, and I was like, oh god, here we go again. So obviously I went and had a look, and yeah, it was the same thing. But as you see, it's there, I'm posting them up, but they're just not going through, and it's really frustrating, and it's yeah, it's very difficult to do. But other than that, at least I'm giving you content and whatever else. It's just a shame that it's not doing its job properly. And it's not the app that I've got, because I've had that app ever since I've been doing this channel, and hadn't had a problem until probably this year, when all these photos and whatever else the results get through. See, I don't even know if that's the case for all my videos. I can't really remember what recap it was that actually had the photos being on a black screen, but if it's like that for all of them, then I'm really going to have to go back and have a look and just see if I can sort of work around it. But yeah, it's hard work, but yeah, to get those photos. I'm actually looking at a spider right now, hence the reason why I keep looking over here, and I don't really like spiders. I just kill it. Um, so yeah, it's very very hard to get it to recover the black photo of death, basically, which is what I'm going to call it. Um, and yeah, it's very frustrating. But in saying that, it is very hard work, and I do like what I'm doing. I had a quick look at a couple of other YouTube channels. The other week or whatever, YouTube actually went into meltdown mode for some reason. I don't know what it was. There was a few YouTubers that were like that do regular uploads, and they couldn't upload and whatever else and all this other stuff. And I heard a bunch of opinions and don't know which one's right. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's getting to the point where it's just beyond a joke. You know, where we're the ones that are sharing this information or doing games or whatever else. It could be anything really. People are uploading and they're just not getting uploaded, and it's very, 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 very frustrating for everybody at the moment. Hence the reason why my Surface Paradise one is still being uploaded. Don't know why. It's just, but I've actually this morning I actually got rid of that, and I said it yesterday in the recap as well that it wasn't getting uploaded, and I deleted it this morning. I just pretty much gave up on the upload. So no Surface Paradise recap, guys, which was a shame because I had a lot of talk about that. But yeah, it was just getting to the point of being a joke, and it's not the first. This is not the first time it's happened. Like I've had, and it's not that I've got crappy internet connection. It's not that at all. I've got actually really really good internet connection now. Having the iPad 2 gives me connection everywhere I go. Even though like I'm on one bar most of the time, I'm still getting some stream, and I can still do stuff and whatever else, and still go on the internet and whatever else. But yeah, it's just frustrating. I got nothing really more else to say. It's just really really frustrating. But yeah, YouTube really really got to step up their game if they want to, because we're basically like, I don't know how they would look at us now. You know, there's been a few people that have complained to YouTube about certain content not getting uploaded. There's a couple of Australian YouTubers. I'm going to mention Jackson O'Doherty, whose content has now been like, it's like a parental guidance thing that there's what is it, cursed language and all this other stuff and whatever else. Now, yeah, he does do that, but he's also trying to make people have a good day and smile and have a laugh about some stuff and whatever else, and then for his content to get like wiped out as soon as it gets uploaded. That's another thing too. And another one as well was the music that I had in the Bathurst vlog. Now, I had it in there last year. Had music in my Bathurst vlog last year, and I found out when I was up at Bathurst that that video was no longer existent on YouTube. Don't know why. It took them a year just to take it down. But mind you, the Ipswich recap last year, that I was actually at the track, and during the photos and whatever else, I had music on. That's still up there. That's still up on up on YouTube. So they'll probably look at this later and go, "Oh, last year's Ipswich, what?" And then they'll get rid of that too. So it's very very frustrating to know what you can and can't post now, and it's just yeah, it's not fun. Don't get me wrong, I love doing what I'm doing, but to find out that most of your stuff, once it gets uploaded, because there's no process on saying, alright, once it gets uploaded, when you're uploading it, alright, this thing is not right, or you can't have that on there. Maybe if that happened, we'd probably be able to go, alright, we'll cancel the upload and we'll fix it up and we'll do whatever. But it won't do that until the the video, sorry, is completely up on YouTube, and then you got to re-look at it to go, okay, I can't have music in there now, or one of the photos is missing, or whatever. It's just very, very, very frustrating, and it's so annoying that that we rely on this so bad that you know, during the editing process and whatever else, it works, and then once it gets uploaded to YouTube, it doesn't work. So I just thought I'd show you that, just to make sure that, you know, the photos that I am posting up are actually getting posted in, and whatever else. So, but what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'll do this right now. Actually, I did say this yesterday. Oh, well, actually, I did say this to one of my subscribers this morning, that the photos for the Mustang will be posted on Instagram later on this afternoon. So you will see that, along with all the Ford drivers yesterday who were at the meeting and whatever else. Scott McLaughlin, Mark Winterbottom, Chaz Mostert, Cam Waters, all the big Ford names were all there, and they got to either take photos of the car or drive in it. I know that Scott McLaughlin did a testing either yesterday or this morning in it as well, and yeah, he found it really, really good. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. It is quite important for you to know as well that I am doing it, but it's also, you know, to show you is actually how the editing process works. That's actually quite cool as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much more I could really do with the editing today. Well, I really can't do much. I uploaded that video 3 times and the same 3 things happened. So unfortunately, you don't get photos, as always. And I hope that was good enough for you guys yesterday, the recap and whatever else. I did get all the results in, so visually, if you can't see it, as long as I'm actually saying who came where, that's probably, you know, another good reason why as well. Like, it's good to see that I'm saying who's coming where and whatever else. But if I was just to go, all right, here's the results here, and I'll just let you read it, you know, like, then there would be an issue. Because if it's just coming up with a black screen, then you just don't know who's obviously coming where. And as long as I'm saying who's coming where, then that's kind of good too. But guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you really, really enjoyed the editing process video. If you did, please hit that like button. Let's go for 150 million likes. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, like the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Share this around, and I shall see you all in 2 weeks for the Newcastle Coat Tire 500.